it is day 2 of what I'm calling my Occult Baby Challenge kickoff week. The Occult Baby Challenge is a challenge in The Sims 4 created by SimSav. You basically try and have a baby with every occult and special NPC in the game and age them up, complete skills, kind of use those classic 100 baby challenge vibes, but super specific and really focused on occults. And I am going to start a playthrough let's play of that challenge tomorrow. Today, I wanted to make the house for it. A couple days ago on my channel, I went and I made our sim that we're going to use as our matriarch, Heyward. I will link that at the very end if you have any interest watching. In that video, I mentioned that every time I think about the Occult Baby Challenge, my mind just keeps giving me the vibes of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids, and so I wanted to kind of base the house that we're going to make off of that. This is Foster's home. This is Miss Peregrine's home. As you can see, we have some similarities, more of a Victorian look, I think. So kind of something along this vibe. This is going to be interesting because I don't want to cheat for money in this. So we are going to treat this like a starter home. I have 20K and we're going to have to build it. We're going to have to make the base of it and then build them as we go, decorate them as we go. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be a challenge. Let's check this lot out. I think this could be a good lot. My only fear is size because I'm gonna have a lot of kids. In a perfect world, I want a room for all of them, but I can't build a house with 16 rooms. So that means I think we might try and build 8 kids' rooms, 2 kids in each. What big plans and big schemes that I have. 3 stories, like a possible 3rd story in some spaces. They have a beautiful sunroom in the front for Miss Peregrine's home. I'm kind of assuming there's a chance I have my plant sim live in a sunroom and thinking that maybe I shouldn't make them exist where the world can see them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have no idea. We also have to remember I have a limited amount of money. Okay, all we're gonna do is we're gonna get the shape down and we're gonna put in everything I need, and as we make money, we can keep going. That's gonna be a little tower up there. I'm seeing maybe a little tower in the front. Kind of like the idea of a more square base to the roof in the middle. I mean by that, kind of taking these guys and lining around. Oh, this lighting is ugly. Build it facing this way. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Usually when you can't place things, you get stuck in the perma save. I was starting to develop a rhythm. 1 second. It did not save my progress. And so we're gonna try and do this one more time. This is kind of what I want. I guess the one thing I could try is expanding it in every direction, because expanding it in one direction doesn't work. Today is a lesson in roofing. Welcome to class. Your teacher Cappy is here to help you. Okay, it works. I feel like it's worth it when it comes to having the extra space up top, you know? And then do a little regular guy here. Make it a little pointier. Okay. See, for me, pointy is good. Bring it in a little bit. That's definitely better. The thing is, oh no. I feel like it would probably make the most sense to just do that in 2 different places. Yeah, wish it was like a little less pointy, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I only have $8,000. This is so bad. This is not what I wanted. This is not my dream. For this roofing, you gotta put this up here. Raise those just a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's the vision. That's gonna be a sunroom. I think today I'm not even gonna touch the floor plan of the next 2 stairs because we're gonna have to build it as we go. I've used half of my money or kind of the shell, and we're not even talking about windows and doors. This is so bad. If we need like more space in the future, I'd consider making like a tiny attic. I'm thinking maybe like a brick vibe, because I could see an old Victorian house being very brick. The sunroom, shift C to get the extra options. Then I want that one to be a curve. Because it's a Victorian house and it has so many tires, I can't speak, because it has so many spires and towers. I think it would be fine adding extensions as we go, and I really want to do it this way. I'm almost wondering kind of like the dirty roof from Life and Death. I think that's cute. I think the roof trim will help because right now it is so throwing me off. If we do this fun Love Struck roof trim, bit of a long overhang though. I want to try something different because I never do fun roof trims. I just need to put a floor down. That way we should be able to put the trim up on the tippy top. Yeah, now we can sneak the trim all the way up there if we want it. I feel like all of our options are just a bit stark. I'm trying to be interesting and creative, if you couldn't tell. I don't think it's bad. And then we can leave the thicker trim up there at the top. I think I'm liking it. I say as I only have $8,600 and I'm going into the roof sculpture category to look for spires when I can't afford them. But I feel like this house needs that. It needs it. You can't tell me it doesn't need it. I mean, it changes it. That would be kind of cute. Too bad there's not like a brick one. Maybe I can come back later and put more. I say as I'm still looking. Let's fix this room and then we can move on to windows. That one definitely feels a bit more Victorian. That's the matching one, I believe. Beautiful. A cute little glass room. My adorable Victorian house. I have $8,000 and I haven't even put doors in yet, but it is giving me the Foster's vibe that I wanted. The Miss Peregrine's vibe that I wanted. A good Victorian feeling door. I like that front door. The white is stark. Maybe we try it. That's vampires, then we should keep an eye out for vampire windows. I have no money for furniture. I'm gonna have to make a kitchen, a bedroom for her, and then just quite literally try and make as much money as I can and then decorate piece by piece as I go. I mean, these first kids, those poor kids are gonna have to get part-time jobs. I don't build the starter homes often. Boy, am I thrown off. This black is a little strong, but I do like the windows a lot. Ooh, but the vampires ones, of course, as we were saying. Okay, maybe we have to bite the bullet and ooh, but I like that. Let's filter by vampires and Get Together. Get Together has a lot of nice windows. I want to see if I can mix and match them. It probably would help if I came up with an indoor floor plan, but I don't have the money to pay for walls, so I can't. I do really like that. Is that better? I feel like that can work. They don't have as dark of a gray swatch. Really like it in theory, but does it look weird? We do more of these ones? Be so honest, do you hate it? Actually, be so dishonest. I don't know if I can take it. Windows might have to change when we actually make a floor plan and have a better idea of who, what, where, and when. Friends, does that look so weird? Miss Peregrine's home and Foster's home, they are just like super creative. That I feel like it can't hurt to get kind of fun with this stuff, you know? This is gonna have to just be like the building video. This isn't gonna be decorating. Okay, that's cute there. I think there's a good chance this ends up being my kitchen. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna just do that in case. Maybe another vampire. It's so hard to mix and match windows. Like this feels like too many windows, but I want the inside to be really bright. Downstairs has some of these over there, so I'll just put this one there like that. I think that's okay for now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Down here, we need a primary bedroom. We could always do that. That's a tiny kitchen. Why did I think that was going to be the kitchen? That's a bathroom. That's the sunroom. So I want to close that off because I think I'm going to have my plant sim and maybe the fairy live back there. This is the kitchen along these walls. I need stairs. I need stairs upstairs. Friends, this is tough. We'll do it there. I had big dreams. I had very, very large dreams. These dreams are just not coming true. How do we feel about it? Do we like the outside though? And do we like what we're trying to do? Because if my vision is seen and understood, I'll be able to deal with this a lot better. If my vision is not seen and understood, I might crash out. I feel like it would be so rude to give the mom her own ensuite and not helpful for anybody. It would be nice for her. And at least in the beginning, we can have them use that. The kitchen, some dining, a living room, and then you guys could just use the ensuite. I haven't paid for wallpaper. I have no money. This is really hard. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. I've watched so many like starter home builds and I did not process it was gonna be this challenging. Okay, we're okay. This is definitely an older feeling tile, but I think it's too big. I want a lot of the more central parts of the house to feel a little more neutral because I want each bedroom to be so occulty. Maybe that. I feel like that's my go-to for more old-fashioned tile. Oh, maybe that. I do a brick kitchen. That's kind of weird. It's better, but it's not perfect. I can't tell that's worse. It's like super dark. I think that one's gonna have to do. We're making it work. Ignore that. That could be really pretty as a bedroom door out there. I'm really excited though to see this blossom from how we're gonna have it when we start to how it's gonna look at the end. I think that's gonna be a really cool journey. Oh, I can't tell if it's cottagey or if it would work here. I think it would work here. Oh my god, we're not gonna have enough money for a kitchen. Why did I let myself do this? Do we delete windows until we're ready? 3:30. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get a bad bed to start. We're gonna have to get a bad everything to start. I should get a bathtub because I'm gonna have children. I don't really want to. Can't afford a bathtub shower. 8:45. We'll get a bathtub for now. It's fine. It's fun. 250. Why not? Sure can't get any decoration. I feel like you need to be able to get into the handle, so I feel like that's better, but I'm not positive, so we'll have to change it as we go. 12. This is my problem. I'm just buying expensive things. We can do that out there, and then out here maybe we can do like a pretty brick or stone. Here we do that. I think that's pretty. I think, oh my goodness, my money. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. I'll come back for you. I will. Like a really cheap wood. I should be doing this all with like cheap windows and then upgrading the windows. Cheap this and then upgrading this. I don't want to. I wanted the nice windows. Kind of cut that off at the corner. And then I don't have the money for it right now. How much is this fence? Oh, I don't have the money for this fence right now, do I? That fence is going to be the first thing to come back. You mark my words. Need this one for now. Oh, it's so snug in here. It's so tight. Oh, great. Actually, I really like that swatch. That's kind of all we need. And then we just need some really crappy counters and appliances. I should be using those. I shouldn't even be touching these. And then this can be where my stove goes. And then a fridge. That's where my fridge goes. Oh my gosh, I want the money trash can. 16. I can get debug landscaping. I should have just bulldozed those because that means I probably lost the appreciation for it. But what if for now we just do one window down here? That doesn't even get me my money trash can. It seems like a waste right now, but it will be worth it very quickly. We have it. Let's do it. Oh, this is so bad. Let's save and then let's do a little bit of landscaping. I don't even have places to sit right now, and we're gonna get in the game and we're gonna start fishing and making money immediately, so it'll be okay. That tree doesn't really fit. Those guys are cute. I'm also in the spring, and so everything's kind of dead. Get these guys just kind of around the house, around the front as well. Usually I feel as though Victorian houses have more of a natural looking landscape. They kind of get a little more wild than manicured. Just some more layers. We love to watch me build. So good. Here, let's look for any debug in Realm of Magic, and maybe we can get the trees. That might be a little aggressive. It is what we have in the neighborhood. Is this like a little flower box? That's cute. And then maybe some more ferny stuff. Downed tree. I mean, it would take up space. There's no way I'm thinking about this right now. Should I do it? Take up space? That is one of, I think, the stupidest things I've ever done in this game. And tell me why I haven't deleted it yet. I'm gonna leave the down tree for now. A little foundation one step up will be nice because you don't have to pay for it. And you don't need stairs for that height. And then we'll just do it all in black. I think it just adds to the trim a little bit, and then we'll get a mailbox. I don't like that one. This is so disappointing because it's not even good looking. But this is our house for the Occult Baby challenge. And I will emphasize again, we're gonna build it and expand on it as we go. I probably shouldn't have jumped straight into 3 floors if I wanted it to be a starter home. Where's the fun in that? You come in, you enter, we're gonna have a nice little kitchen area, a nice little dining area. I will say I'm complaining about money and I spent 1/20th of my funds on a trash can, but it will pay off. We have a little living room. You come in, the matriarch is gonna live here. It's gonna be better in the future. I might move her upstairs in the future. I don't know. A bathroom that's passable. Of course, my debug plants are sticking in, and now if I move them because I built a foundation, they're gonna be mad, so I don't really want to. and a nice little sunroom, but that's gonna be a bedroom. We're gonna have 16 kids through all of this, not at the same time, but we're gonna have 16 kids, and I want them all to have their own space so that when they leave, it's just this super occulty, Victorian, strange, peculiar children vibe. I'm really excited to see it. So I know this is a little bit of a weird one because I don't usually build shells. I usually do just full builds all at once. I hope that you enjoyed coming along for the ride. It gives you a little bit of ideas if you're ever trying to build your own Victorian style. It's not the most Victorian, definitely getting a little wraparound porch in there, making it less of an open floor plan will really sell you. Thanks for still hanging out anyway. We're just using it to be excited because tomorrow is going to be the very first episode of the challenge. I'll be posting them basically every Sunday for probably the rest of the year. So feel free to subscribe if you want to watch as we try and have a lot of really weird babies. And I will see everybody tomorrow for episode 1. Bye!